Welcome back to this week's edition of Kram. This is Carter Phillips reporting.
And I'm Fiona Vachta. We start this week by looking at some of the events that are shaping our community.
On Friday, September 15th, the Colorado Springs Police Department arrested a juvenile suspect for making threats to Academy School District 20 high schools on social media.
While the district is limited on how much information can be shared about this type of event, we can still take a look at how events like these are handled and how our own district security and the CSPD respond to a threat like this.
The morning of Wednesday, September 15th, numerous District 20 schools received a violent threat from a student. District 20 officers sent an email to parents claiming that the threat was not credible. While this may have raised some concern, Kram decided to take a deeper look.
We've received a number of safe details regarding social media posts and threats made on another district high school's, I think, Instagram page. They were never directly to us. However, when our students start to receive those things, it creates a level of fear. And so essentially we just always want to take those things seriously and make sure that we're doing everything we can to keep kids safe at school.
CSPD Officer Mars was able to clear up the gray area of what determines a credible and non-credible threat.
The totality of the circumstances, and does the suspect have the means and the ability to follow through with the threat? Also, do they have a history of violence? I don't know if students are educated on it. The plan of action would be to investigate it. Students can lose their devices. There could be a judge order that makes them produce records or other things, and students can go to jail.
Due to the threat put against the schools, some students decided to stay home for their safety. This resulted in some classrooms feeling bare. However, despite the intimidating remark, some students decided to express their opinion on how the school handles this kind of situation.
I think they handle it pretty well, but they don't really announce it or anything like that. They kind of keep it on the down low, but they do have I can tell that there are days where there are threats, there's extra security by the doors, and that there's people checking IDs and stuff, which they have been cracking down on. It just makes me feel frustrated mostly. Especially because I know that there are a lot of people with intentions to hurt kids.
I feel like, because there are threats, obviously there is a little bit more danger than a normal day, but there's also plenty of officers and security guards that are trained to, handle these events, so I don't feel too worried.
Finally, Mr. Brown and Ms. Sanders wanted to leave students with some helpful words.
Well, it's real easy to get a rumor started. All you have to do is post something online. People start going crazy with it. I think Winston Churchill once said that a lie will go halfway around the world before the truth has a chance to get its pants on. So I have found that every time I see something on social media or something like that, that I want to look at the source of it, because the source of it, most of the time, it's really just a rumor.
I think the best way to respond, first and foremost, is if you see something, you should tell somebody, and that somebody should be an adult that you trust, whether that's your parents, your grandparents, your neighbor, your math teacher, me, security, anybody that is an adult that you trust, to share that information so that way we can address it. If we don't know, we can't do anything about it. I would say the one thing I always would ask is that we don't spread those things to other students, because then it changes the narrative around what's going on and it just creates a level of fear. But if we know about it, then we can do something about it.
On September 15th, Colorado Springs Police Department arrested the juvenile who proposed the threats. Remember, Rams, if you see something, say something, and avoid spreading rumors on social media. This has been Maddie Spooner, reporting for KRAM.
We thank our police and security staff for their constant efforts to keep RHS students and students within the district safe.
As we move on to other events in our community, our senior class recently participated in a Rampart tradition that helps define their final year here at RHS.
The senior celebration is a key moment for seniors. They get all their graduation information and take their senior panoramic picture, but the key moment is the celebration outside.
In what very closely resembles our memories of elementary field day, the seniors go outside and play games and enjoy picnic lunch. The seniors enjoyed that day immensely.
On Friday, September 22nd, our Rampart staff held a celebration event for our class of 2024 seniors. The event brought together members of our highest grade and bonded our Rampart community.
It's a really fun opportunity for everyone to get together and have the last big hurrah.
Yeah, I love that this event was planned for all of us. I mean, it's a really great thing, great opportunity, I think.
They're able to, come together, do their portrait for the whole class of students, for the class of 2024, and then really spend the afternoon playing games and hanging out on the track field.
I think it's just an opportunity for everyone to get out, kind of have a good time.
We get to play games, we get to eat together, so I think it's going to be awesome.
It's really the first time that they're coming together as the class of 2024 during their senior year, so you can feel the energy in the room.
The event, which has been a Rampart tradition for many years, was very successful in connecting our seniors. The sense of community in our school is strong, especially with the class who has been here the longest.
We do this just because it's a fun thing to do, and of course, it's kind of the culmination of 4 years of academic career here at Rampart.
I think their senior celebration definitely helps people connect with each other a lot more than they would actually normally be able to in like the classroom setting.
I think the senior celebration will greatly improve school spirit just because there aren't a lot of opportunities for all the different people to get together, but this is one of them.
I think some of the positives were that we got a really great picture. Like I said, it'll be available for purchase now.
Our Rampart staff, as well as the seniors themselves, have impacted our community and grown strong together.
I had a chance to teach them last year as juniors. I've also coached a lot of them athletically, and they're just a really fun group of kids, nice group of kids. So this is, third year I've done this. So it's a lot of just helping set up organization.
This is my first year as the college and career counselor, and I'm really learning about this group and how awesome they are. It seems like they are really conscientious. They're a caring bunch of students, and we have some really smart students as part of the class of 2024.
It's a very bittersweet feeling because I get to be around and with all the people I love, but also I only have one more year with them and I don't know what's in the future. We are a community. I can feel the presence that Rampart has.
Kram wishes the best of luck for all our class of 2024 seniors in the remainder of their final year at Rampart and in all their future endeavors. This has been Gavin Carter reporting for Kram.
The day finished with the seniors forming a giant 24 in the grass as a cap to an incredible day. We wish the seniors good luck with the rest of their senior year.
Our boys soccer team is currently ranked second according to ChasaNow.com's RPI rankings.
The team has come together and brought their play up to a higher level. They are traveling the path to the state level of competition.
The soccer team has an impressive start to the season with 7 wins, 0 losses, and 3 ties. Chasa RPI rankings have them second in the state as of October 5th. Coach Anderson explains what that means.
Rankings, well, they changed the rankings for this year. We're totally going off of RPI. The RPI settings are basically the winning percentages you have and the opponents that you play. So right now the boys are, and we are ranked second in state, which is outstanding. And again, they mean a lot. So having that undefeated record, having good results in the games, and just playing well. In my mind, the rankings don't mean too much. I want the boys to play well and have fun.
The team is making changes to their gameplay so they can meet their goals and go to the state competition.
We have been playing in 2 formations this year, 4-3-3 and sometimes a 3-5-2. So really just working as a team, I would say, just focusing on more of being a team, being a family on and off the field has really been helpful for us.
Not too many changes. Obviously, getting older is one of the changes to the program, but we have a strategy in mind and a scheme in mind for the players that we have, and so it's not too much of a change from last year, but we do have a lot of seniors on the team. The guys have played together for a long time, and they want to do well this season, and it kind of shows.
Obviously win the state championship, that's the team goal. It's been the team goal for the last 4 years, but winning league right now is really what we're focused on, and then focus on winning state.
Main goal is just go far in playoffs and just be the best team we can be and to just fight for our school and ourselves.
To win state, obviously. I think I think we've proven a lot of people that can be a reality, and so that's our goal.
Team goals, obviously we want to win league. Obviously we want to have a undefeated season, which is pretty much going well today, right now, as of now, and we want to go far in state. We've been to the second round. The furthest Rampart has been since I've been here has been the third round, so that's our goal, is to make it to the finals and win state.
Come support our varsity soccer team today at Discovery Canyon at 6 p.m. and be rowdy. This has been Talon Wright reporting for Kram.
While we have no more home games left in the season, stay tuned to see if Rampart will host any postseason soccer games.
18 million children in the U.S. go hungry each year. In Colorado, that can be as much as 1 out of every 3.
Rampart is participating in our regional Harvest of Love charity event to fight back.
We have a brief ad about the food drive for you here.
Every year, millions of children in the U.S. go hungry. Over 29% of our own Rampart community qualifies for the free and reduced lunch program. This year, Rampart is fighting back against child hunger by participating in the Harvest of Love food drive. You can be a piece of the puzzle to make sure students in our community never go without food. We are having a class competition being managed jointly by NHS, Student Council, DECA, and FBLA. We will be collecting food and money during our third block classes on Blue Days. And every donation counts as points for your class. All donations stay in the community, and the competition starts on October 23rd and runs through November 15th. That gives you 10 days to bring in your donations. If your class wins, you get to keep the trophy in your room for the whole year. But, more importantly, you will be a piece of the puzzle to end hunger in southern Colorado.
There will be more Harvest of Love information at our next school assembly.
Our last story today covers an important student help for anyone who is struggling to get work done or improve their grades.
The after-school work group meets 3 days a week to provide help with homework, a place to make up quizzes, and help for large projects.
After School Work Group is an additional program for students here at Rampart. The program is for students to do homework, quizzes, and more. Kram asked some of the teachers about the program.
I think a lot of kids use it to really help improve their studies. We have some kids even on Saturdays who just come all the time, just as a study environment where they know that they can have quiet and it gives them a good place to work. Some kids ask for tutoring, like some of them just come in as a place to work.
Yeah, I think after school work group is very helpful. We have a lot of students getting multiple assignments done in the time that they're there. There's teachers from several different subject areas, so students can get help from just about any subject that they're working on.
It's helpful for the students who want to come in and work. You got to come in with a good attitude, want the help, and we've got a plethora of people that can help and get whatever it is you need to get done.
Kram also talked to some of the students about the program.
It is a really good place to get things done because there's just so many people constantly working, and there's also teachers that can help you, so if you have questions you can just answer them.
It's like a really quiet environment, and it's really helpful, and the teachers help and are willing to help too.
You may be wondering, how can I sign up?
For after school work group, you could sign up with the QR codes posted at various places around the school. You don't have to sign up. You can just show up Tuesday through Thursday after school from 3 to 4, and we'll have sign-in sheets for you.
Everybody can be here. If you need extra help, if you need extra time, if it's too chaotic in your own household and you need a quiet place to come work, you are more than welcome to come hang out with us till 4 o'clock and get some stuff done.
There are QR codes, and they're all around the building, and they're on the website as well, and you can just do that, or you can just show up. We take anybody, so some people are signed up, some people walk through the door. It just all really depends.
Students also shared how they felt when they attended.
I feel extremely productive. They do allow, if you're like on focus, for you to have music to listen to, so it's always an enjoyable experience, and you can always work at your own pace there too.
Remember, After School Work Group meets Tuesdays through Thursdays every week. This has been Malcolm Debates, reporting for Kram.
Remember, you don't have to sign up or be assigned. You can just show up to After School Work Group to get assistance.
That's all we have for you today, Rams.
We'll see you next Friday for Spirit Week edition.
This has been Carter Phillips.
And I'm Fiona Varta, signing off for KRAM.
Is that really loud?
We'll just scream.
Hey guys.
guys, welcome back to this week's Cheerio.
Welcome back to this week's edition.
Good one.
Out of every 3.
That was a
Yeah! Let's go!